acceptance. Yeah. Are you ready for a cinematic journey through the harrowing events of World War II? From the gripping biopics of influential leaders to the heart-wrenching stories of ordinary people caught in the crossfire, these films offer a unique and immersive perspective on one of the most devastating conflicts in human history. Uh, let's start with a question. What makes a World War II film truly exceptional? Is it the gripping storyline, the powerful performances, or the meticulous attention to historical detail? The answer, of course, is all of the above for and that's exactly what you'll find in the 10 best World War II films based on true stories. First up, we have Darkest Hour, a riveting biopic that won Gary Oldman an Oscar for his portrayal of Winston Churchill. This film takes us back to the early days of Churchill's tenure as prime minister, as he grapples with the looming threat of Hitler's growing power and the onset of war, with Oldman's masterful performance at the helm. Darkest Hour is a must-see for anyone interested in the complexities of leadership during times of crisis. Next, we have Flags of Our Fathers, a powerful film that explores the heroic actions of 6 soldiers who fought in the Battle of Iwo Jima, based on a book written by James Bradley and Ron Powers. This movie not only recounts the event of the flag raising, but also portrays the fame it brought to the 6 men pictured, as well as how the aftermath of war continued to affect their lives upon returning home. Moving on, we have Dunkirk, a pulse-racing and heart-wrenching portrayal of the losses and ferocity experienced in a conflict that was rapidly escalating in Europe. Directed by Christopher Nolan, this film follows various soldiers as they navigate the Dunkirk evacuation of 1940, an operation where hundreds of thousands of Allied troops were safely withdrawn from the northern coast of France amidst their retreat from advancing Nazi forces. For a different perspective on the war, we have Das Boot, a gripping film that presents a more complex view of soldiers serving under Nazi rule, based on a German novel detailing Lothar Gunther Buchheim's genuine military experiences aboard a submarine. This movie takes us into the heart of U-96's submarine crew, where we experience their struggle between the mundanity and thrill of sublife. Another must-see film is The Pianist, brilliant biopic that chronicles the life of Władysław Szpilman, a Polish-Jewish pianist whose story was penned in one of the 20th century's most influential autobiographies. This movie portrays Spillman's journey as he and his family are relocated by the Nazi Party into the Warsaw Ghetto during the war. Moving on to more recent films, we have Oppenheimer, a biographical film that focuses on J. Robert Oppenheimer, a renowned theoretical physicist who spearheaded the nationwide project aimed up to creating a devastating weapon during World War II. This movie not only delves into the development of the bomb, but also explores the political consequences that ensued post-war. For fans of classic biopics, we have Patton, a captivating film that was awarded the Best Picture accolade at the 43rd Academy Awards. This movie portrays the life of General George S. Patton, a military leader who commanded the Third Army in France and Germany post-V-Day invasion in 1944. Another must-see film is Schindler's List, a Steven Spielberg masterpiece that was primarily based on the historical novel Schindler's Ark, written by Thomas Camilleri. This movie tells the story of Oskar Schindler, a German businessman who eventually took steps to protect the lives of Jewish workers in his company during the war. For action fans, we have The Great Escape, a classic film that presents a dramatically enhanced version of actual events, detailed in the same titled nonfiction book. This movie tells the story of British prisoners of war devising an intricate plan to break out of a Nazi prison camp on a grand scale. And finally, we have Saving Private Ryan, a cinematic masterpiece that tells the story of a U.S. Army captain embarking on a mission to locate James Francis Ryan, Soliger, who's the last living member of his battle-hardened family. This movie is notorious for its intense violence and unyielding mood, which sets it apart from the more positive and hopeful themes often found in Steven Spielberg's work. So there you have it, folks. The 10 best World War II films based on true stories. Whether you're a history buff, a film enthusiast, or just someone looking for a gripping story, these movies are sure to leave a lasting impression. And with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay calm. Oh, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more great content like this. And remember, laughter is the best medicine. So here's a lighthearted joke for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.